guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mattel Superpowers Collection Wonder Woman figure. That's right, we're continuing on with our look at Mattel's homage to the classic Superpowers toy line from Kenner. We're celebrating 30 years since the Superpowers line launched and the end of the DC Universe Classics lineup. As you can see, Wonder Woman comes on that awesome new blister card style packaging that is very reminiscent of the old Superpowers card backs. It features that bright blue, yellow, and red color scheme with the Superpowers logo right there above the figure, and even features some artwork that is very similar to what we saw on the old Superpowers action figures. The biggest difference here, of course, aside from it being sized up to fit the 6-inch DCUC figures, is the fact that it now features the Mattel logo in the corner instead of the old Kenner logo. Flipping the package around to the backside, we get a look at several of the figures from Mattel's DC Universe Classics lineup, meant to look like the back of a Superpowers card, and on the right-hand side, we even get a little blurb that explains the release of these new Superpowers homage figures. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Wonder Woman outside of the packaging. Just like what we already saw with both Batman and Superman before her, this Wonder Woman figure here is nothing more than the already released DC Universe Classics Wonder Woman, but painted to more resemble the old Kenner action figure. So the colors used on this figure are much brighter than what we got before. The sculpt is exactly the same though, as you can see, and the articulation is exactly what we've come to expect, with that head being on a ball joint there so it can look left, right, move up and down, the ball joints at the shoulders there, the swivels at the bicep, standard joint at the elbow, and swivel at the wrist. You got the ab crunch articulation as well as the waist swivel. You got the hinge joints at the thighs so the legs can move outwards, forwards, and backwards, a swivel at the thigh cut, standard joint at the knee, and standard ankle joint. So of course, just like the previous Wonder Woman release, you'll notice that she does have her lasso of truth hanging from her right hip there. This is permanently attached to the figure. It's glued onto the belt and it's just plastic, so it's not meant to be unraveled, unfortunately. And it's painted in a bright yellow this time instead of a gold color. This bright yellow matches the belt and the W logo right there on the bodice of her uniform, as well as the crown tiara going around her head. And then the red and the blues that are used are also a much lighter color. All of the colors are very bright and vibrant on this figure, and the paint job looks really good, so I don't really have any sloppy spots or anything like that. So with that being said, it's comparison time. Unfortunately, I don't have the standard DC Universe Classics Wonder Woman release to compare her to. But just so you can see how bright the colors are, I've got her standing alongside the DC Universe Classics New 52 Wonder Woman. And again, I unfortunately don't have the classic Kenner Superpowers figure to stand her alongside of. I apologize for that, but the colors are vibrant on this figure, and, you know, standing her alongside Batman and Superman here, you can really see how bright and colorful these figures are compared to the more darker colors used on the standard releases. Just like with both Superman and Batman, Wonder Woman also includes a collect and connect piece to build the Superpowers Calibac figure. Now, just like with those others, the Calibac piece is individually polybagged inside the white mailer box, so that way the piece isn't actually floating around inside that Superpowers card back. So that way for fans who do want to leave her mint on card and maybe hang her on the wall, you won't have to worry about a collect and connect piece kind of ruining the overall look. Now, Wonder Woman, just like Batman and Superman, is going to run you $30 and will be sold exclusively on MattyCollector.com this fall. That is a bit of a steep price because there's no accessories included, and it is just a repaint of a previously released figure. The big selling point here, I think, is the fact that they come on that really cool retro style packaging. Unfortunately, and like I've said in my previous videos, it's not a removable blister card. I sort of wish we could reseal the figures so that way if we want to open them up and put them back on the cards, we could do that. I really feel like a lot of collectors are probably going to want to leave these mint on card because those retro packages are so cool. Otherwise, you're just displaying the exact same Wonder Woman figure, albeit with a new paint job. Heck, maybe these are just the colors you would prefer on your Wonder Woman anyway, so there could be more reason out there to buy it than just that retro card back. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman comprise the first wave of Mattel's homage to the Superpowers line. And like I said, they run $30 a piece and will be sold exclusively on MattyCollector.com. So happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.